Kris, 3 points this afternoon. A sigh of relief at the end of the game, because it wasn't a game of many chances, but I thought just about deserved over the 90 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. I think, like, first half, I think both teams turned the ball over too much. You know, Ayr had some nice passages of play. You know, they had some nice wee touches run about, but they didn't really cut us wide open. They have a couple of chances. We have some half chance. Robbie Crawford has one saved. But I thought both teams, I said to the boys at half time, you know, every time we win the ball back, we don't even in a rush to go and boot it forward. We're not even in a rush to try and score a goal. You actually have to retain possession first, because the guy that wins the ball back is probably the most vulnerable. He needs to move the ball quickly to somebody else, and those first 2 or 3 passes should be, you know, 1-2 touch. Then the ball moves somewhere, and you're actually passing that time on to your normally wide players, full backs. And I thought second half we probably showed a wee bit more of that. You know, middle of the pitch we'd win the ball back. We weren't in a mad rush to just get it and tube it in behind them. We did try and build a wee bit. I think the conditions also for both teams were difficult at times, but it's December, it's going to get worse probably before it gets better.
It looked like both sides were struggling to keep control of the ball in that first period, whether it be bobbles, whether it be wind that we couldn't really feel as spectators out in the ground. Was it a factor in that being a reason why the first half never really flowed?
Yeah, look, it could have been, but I don't think we would blame it. It was a bit of a win, but it wasn't a howling gale. I think it was just both teams desperate to win, and that's what I think. Sometimes you're clamping over yourself to, you're thinking about the next action before you've actually secured the ball, and it looked to me that's what both sides were doing. We were both desperate to score, and we knew if we get the first goal that it was going to be massive. So both teams are desperate to get in the opposition's box, desperate to try and get that goal. And like I say, sometimes you take your eye off what you actually need to do, which is control the ball first. At half time, said we kind of got them in. We spoke about just relaxing a wee bit, you know, and taking that time to build things for the back, build things into midfield, and it allows time for people to get forward. Ultimately, if you get it and boot it from back to front, no striker will get support. Nobody will ever get up the pitch quick enough. So, and I'm not saying it was outstanding in the second half, but I felt as if second half we certainly looked a better threat, you know. And you know, past March, Charlie Sayers comes on at left back. You know, horrible to see Harry Milne go off, but Charlie Sayers has come on having not played for a long time.
September, yeah.
Yeah, since September, and I thought he was outstanding when he came on. He looked like he'd been playing week in, week out. So Aidan Fitzpatrick became alive with the type of balls he was getting to run onto. So there's some real positives. Obviously, like I said, a real downer that Harry Milne limps off as well.